It walks like a state, it talks like a state. Sometimes it makes rules and it breaks rules, just like a state. But it's not a state, and it's also not just an international organization. Now, the European Union has for long been seen as something unique, something different. But what does this really matter on the global stage? How has the European Union positioned itself internationally? In a world of nearly 200 states, the European Union is but a group of 27. But what it does on the global stage affects our everyday lives. In 2017, tens of thousands marched in capitals across Europe against CETA and TTIP. In 2015, the signing of the Paris Agreement was hailed as a turning point for global climate action. But is the European Union really shaping global rules? When it comes to rules that apply not just to international organizations, but to states at large, does the EU have something to say? And what it says, does it matter? This is the itch underlying my research. My name is Teresa Cabrita, and I'm a PhD researcher at the University of Amsterdam Center for International Law and the Amsterdam Center for European Law and Governance. In my research, I look at how the European Union has tried to convince a very specific group of international lawyers about the leading role it has to play in global affairs. I look at how it has struck a conversation with the United Nations International Law Commission, a group of lawyers, diplomats, and legal scholars trying to identify the common rules that govern and the rules that should govern international affairs. This conversation has been a long one. It started way back in the 1970s, and it's still going on today. My research offers the first systematic analysis of all the statements made by the European Union concerning the work of this United Nations body. Because what the European Union says internationally matters. At a point in time where international organizations are increasingly active in making, but at times also breaking international rules, what has the EU had to say about the rules that govern the responsibility of international organizations, or even the protection of migrants? Now, if it walks like a state, and if it talks like a state, is the EU also shaping global rules just like a state? Has it claimed to be bound by the same rules or by different ones? And if so, to what consequence? This is what I invite you to find out with me, one conversation at a time.